Ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite bearded freedom fighter, Caleb Shoemate. And today I'm making a video that I never thought that I would have to make. But I find it humorous. Because I recently had a short that blew up and has caused quite a bit of engagement on my channel, which I am grateful for. But I took a screen recording of a dude that I found mouthing the words of the Sam Cooke classic, What a Wonderful World. And he was dressed up like the stereotypical liberal today, with colored hair and a ring in his nose. And it got to the point of the song where he said, don't know much about history, don't know much about psychology, don't know much about biology. And it was poking fun at the state of the modern left. Now, I'm grateful that this drove a lot of traffic to my channel, because hopefully people are actually coming and watching the videos that I make. But I was amused because, I've been insulted quite a bit over the years. But in order to be in the media business, you have to have thick skin. And I've developed pretty thick skin over the years from my time as a writer. And, everybody's going to hate something that you say. But I've never been accused of being an AI bot trying to divide this country. And nothing could be further from the truth. As you can see, I'm a real flesh and blood man. My ideas are the ideas of liberty that made this country the greatest country the world has ever known. I fight for the ideas of limited government and individual liberty. Without those ideas, we will cease to be a country that the founding fathers would recognize. And I am well versed in our history. If you don't know about me, I've been at this thing for years now, between writing and now making YouTube videos. But I am a concerned citizen. I have nothing to gain other than to spread the truth and the love of Jesus Christ and eternal truths with my audience. I am 100% real. There's nothing fake about me. And if you've watched my videos for any length of time, you may not always agree with everything that I say, and that's perfectly fine. But I am authentic. I will never say something that I do not believe. I am not trying to divide the country. I am trying to restore it to its original glory, and to at least create a remnant in a world that has gone mad, a remnant of freedom-loving people who understand and cherish the ideas of the founding fathers. Does there look anything robotic about me? I'm breathing, I'm looking into the camera, and I'm speaking to you what is on my mind. So if you're new to this channel and you love history and you cherish the ideas of America and you want some common sense spoken to the madness of the news cycle, this is the place you need to be. Because as I said before, you may not always agree with what I've got to say, but I promise I will always be open and honest with you as my listener. That is the original promise that I made to you when I first started making YouTube videos. To restore integrity in the media and to decentralize the propaganda and help you weed through the crap as best I can. But no, I'm not an AI bot. It's crazy that we live in a world today that so many people cannot believe their eyes. But that's the world we live in America in 2026. And I have my concerns about that. But I promise you that I am just as real as you are on the other side of the screen. And I hope that as I come to you when I make my videos, that you feel the authenticity and the realness of someone who just really loves this country and is concerned about her direction and wants to save it, to keep that republic that Benjamin Franklin talked about. I believe that we should fight for our inheritance as a country. And that is what I'm here to do, to fight like hell. So if you agree that America is worth saving, you will understand what I'm trying to do. And this is your home. I'm not trying to divide the country. I'm just trying to restore her to her original glory and intent. If you agree with me, if you like the kind of content that I make, please do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content. And I'll get back to you with more news and more stories that I find important. But I just had to address that because there's nothing fake about Caleb Shoemate.